And start. Okay, so let's start with some warm-ups. So you guys will remember it. Well, you mightn't, but we did I've forgotten the name of it now. It's where you do 2 exercises and then we repeat them. It's called, there's a name for it in fitness and weightlifting. Oh, I can't remember the name. Okay, drop your knee. It'll come to me now in a minute. And now straighten your front leg and stretch there. And then come into your low lunge and nice stretch here. Hi, Sandra, you're very welcome. We're just warming up. My son who likes to do weightlifting, he'd be correcting me on the name of, it mightn't come back. It mightn't come to me at all. Okay, and stretch. This one is always great. I'm always mentioning this low lunge because you're creating all this space in the hip flexor, the psoas, and you're creating space in the diaphragm. So try to breathe through your nose. So you're stretching the whole front body and the back body also. And remember, ever so slight tuck of the tailbone so you're not straining and dumping into the lower back. Really nice. Okay, let's take a twist here. So hands down, lift the back leg. So my left foot is forward, so my right hand is down, my left hand is up. Or you'd be the opposite. If your right foot is forward, your right hand is up. And breathing through your nose, nice deep stretch. Really nice. So let's switch legs. Early morning, we'll not jump switch. So starting in a high lunge and drop the knee and straighten. So just feel into it, right? So you're just warming the body up. Building that connection between your mind and your body. So remember always with all of this, right? We're not fighting with our body. We're not pushing against it. We're putting a little healthy amount of stress on the body. And then the body has to adapt to the stress. And in the adaptation, becomes fitter, stronger. Drop your knee and then straighten your front leg. And so I was listening to a podcast this week about how adversity leads to evolutionary progression. So like when we're having a challenge, that leads to our evolving. So birds learn to fly because they were being eaten on the ground, for example. Or for us, when we have a challenging and adverse situation in our lives, it's an opportunity for growth. And so see that the exercise is a microcosm of that. We're putting a little bit of adverse stress on the body, right? We're putting a bit of pressure. And it's just enough so that the body is not stressed, but rather goes, ooh, got to adapt here. So it boosts the heart rate, it boosts circulation, metabolism, all that stuff. And then the adaptation, the muscles get stronger and whatnot. But we always want to find that sweet spot, right? Where we're putting just the right amount of stress. And that is why it's so important to be tuned into your body, because that right amount of stress is totally variable. So hand down and that stretch, the twist. If you're very tired, if you've done a lot of physical movement already in the week, your body's in recovery. And so these things, if there's an awful lot of stuff going on in your life, mentally, emotionally, these things influence how much the body can cope with this extra stress you're putting on it. Really nice. Okay. Let's stand up and big circles with your legs. And so that's why one of the beauties of Zoom is that you listen to your body and you adapt and you just do the amount of movement that suits you and out of the leg. And so it doesn't matter if you were able to do something last week, this week's different. And it's not necessarily a backward step. It could just be with whatever's going on in your life. Okay, and circles with your ankle. So, we're going to start with a core sequence. We'll go from planks to some version of sit-up. So let's start. We're going to start on a forearm, in a forearm plank. And we're going to go over and back between front and back. I quite like in my planks, my feet to be at least hip width apart. So this gives nice, firm, solid base and protects the lower back. Tuck your tailbone under. And remember always when you're planks, right? Your pubic bone's drawing towards your chest and your chin is lifted. This is very common, dropping your chin. And so keep your chin lifted, shoulders away from the ears. Excellent. Let's come onto our back. Let's grab my tissue. So do some butterfly sit-ups. So feet together, hands behind your head, exhale up. Inhale down. And remember, less reps, really good precision and form. So as you exhale up, squeeze pelvic floor, scoop the abdominals, head presses into the hands. So your abdominals are what are lifting you every time and not your neck and shoulders. Squeeze, lift the pelvic floor. Excellent. Back around. I'm going to hold high plank this time. So again, nice stable base, feet at least hip distance apart, hands pushing into the floor, tailbone under, chin lifted. And there's definitely a strong core activation. And so just like when you're in Pilates and you engage the core, you lift the pelvic floor, you draw the abdominals in and up. Have that feeling here, breathing through your nose, filling your lungs. Really nice. Onto our back again. And we'll do knees down and sit-ups. Inhale, exhale. And again, squeeze pelvic floor as you come up. Inhale through the nose, exhale mouth. Excellent. Coming around again. So into your plank. And then we're going to push into down dog. Inhale forward to plank, tuck the tailbone under. So at no point do you want your bum sticking up or your hips to drop. You a nice steady plank and then push into down dog. Inhale, plank, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, down dog. Excellent. And onto your back. Legs are straight up. And so here, if your neck is tender, you can put your hand behind your head and reach. If your neck's okay, then reach for your toes. Inhale down, exhale up. And as you exhale, squeeze. So all the time, that lift of the pelvic floor. And it's that pulsing action, the engaging, and then it relaxes a bit, and then you engage and squeeze. That's where you're strengthening those muscles, toning. Excellent. And then round. Now coming back onto forearm plank, chin forward, tap your knees and then lift. Tap and lift. And here you want to be very careful of your back. Again, make sure nice solid base with your feet, so they're at least hip distance apart. Lift pelvic floor, scoop the abdominals. That's it. Great. Okay. So hands under your hips to support your lower back. You're going to do a reverse curl. So legs, hips lift, and then a double leg lift. So legs down and legs up. Hips lift, Legs down and legs up. So exhale to lift. So inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale up. Exhale to lift. Excellent. Great. Coming around again. So now forearm plank again. Right leg out to the right as far as it goes. And then left leg out to the left as far as it goes. Oops. That's it. And then lift your chin again. Shoulders away from the ears. Push into the forearms. You can interlace the hands. Sometimes that feels more comfortable. So staying low and bring the leg as far out to the side as you can. Excellent. Great. So bicycle. Hands interlaced or at the side of your head, whichever. As always, good to inhale nose. Exhale mouth or exhale nose. Inhale nose. Excellent. And now coming around. So high plank, slow mountain climbers. So knee to opposite elbow and back. Knee to opposite elbow and back. No rush. Excellent. Great job. Okay, so grab your weights. We're going to do bridge, and you can have one. I like the two weights and lift up. Inhale down, exhale, lift. So we're going to do more now of these with the weights. Remember, squeeze the glutes as you lift. Exhale to lift, and as always, squeeze pelvic floor. That's it. Great. Okay. I'm going to do renegade rows. So have the weights on your mat, in your plank, and you're going to bend your elbow, draw the weight towards the side of your body. The elbow bend, so working the lats. Then the other one is renegade rows, and then a push-up. So, and the elbow stays close to the body. And remember, knees can be down to the push-up. Push-ups, it's good to have good form. And so make sure you don't drop in the hips. Excellent. Okay, next one, starfish crunch. So legs and arms wide. Feet can be on the floor. And you come up opposite hand to your opposite foot. Or you can float the feet. And so the feet are lifted the whole time. Whichever version works for you, right? You might bend the knees quite a bit if that feels more comfortable. So it's just about getting to the core work, right? And so whatever version works in your body, that's the one you do. Excellent. Okay, so high plank. And have plenty of room for your hands forward. So walk the hands out. Now very slowly, right? When you walk the hands out, you are extending the lever and increasing the load on the core, and the front abdominals in particular. And then walk the hands back. And so only go as far as is comfortable for you. And again, that nice steady base in the feet. Tailbone under. Really nice. Last one. Excellent, great. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, Russian twists for the weight. So grab your weight. Feet are down or up, whichever suits, and twist. That's it. It's not too long, right? 30 seconds. It's long enough to be effective, but not so long that it becomes intolerable, right? Okay, hip dips. So back into your forearm plank. And again, interlace your hands or hands down, drop one hip and then the other one. So keep your chin lifted. And remember, you want to keep the shoulders from moving too much. You're trying to do all the movement to get those obliques really working and those rotational muscles rather than the shoulders. That's it. Excellent. Great. Super. Okay, what are we next? Okay, double leg to single leg. So hands under your hips, down and up, both legs, and now one leg, and then the other leg. Both legs, down and up, and now one leg, and the other leg. And down and up, and one leg, and the other leg. And down and up, and one leg, and the other leg. Great. Okay. High to low plank. Nearly there, guys. So you can feel it, right? Definitely a bit of heat. So you're in high plank and come down onto your forearms and back up to high plank and alternate which hand leads, right? So it'll be right, left one time and left, right next time. Keep tailbone under. Nice wide base with the feet and navel to spine. Nice job. Lift your thighs and try not to sway too much if you can. So you're controlling the movement. Great job. Okay. So dumbbell. Oh, this one we're going to hold. So legs out, hold the dumbbell and breathe here. Maybe legs down a little lower. See how you go, right? Higher or lower. Make sure lower back is not arching. 15 seconds. That's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, now set your weights up at the top of your mat. We're going to do dumbbell drag. So here, yeah. So you're going to grab your, actually you only need one weight, sorry. You're going to grab the weight, left hand crosses across to the right and brings it across, and then switch. You're dragging the weight across, alternating. Check your nice straight plank, right? And be nice. Excellent, nearly there. Okay, we have two left, bicycle and mountain climbers. So more pace this time. So building up a bit of speed, a bit of heat. That's it, nearly there. Excellent. And last one, mountain climbers. You decide on the pace that suits you, right? You might go fast, you might go less fast. And let's go. Last one here. We're getting into our weight circuit. supersets. That's the word I was looking for earlier. So supersets. You do 2 exercises. Oh, great. Super. Okay. Hold on. And give us a break. Okay, great. So grab a drink and get ready. We're going to start on the floor, the floor press. So we have 2 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15-second break. And then we'll repeat the 2 exercises again, 45 seconds, 15 break. And then that's 4 minutes of weights. And then we'll do a cardio. And then we'll do another set, 4 minutes. So the first one is the floor press. And so knees are bent, elbows at 45 degrees, right? So they're not straight out, they're not tucked in, 45 degrees. You inhale up and then exhale and a bit more slow down. That 1, 2, so 1 up and the count of 2 down. Let's go. So inhale and exhale. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. So the eccentric part of the movement, the bit where the arms are coming down, is where you want to go slower. You go faster on the lift up. Check navel to spine, pelvic floor lifted. When we're doing weights, I consider it very important that you mind your pelvic floor, because there can be a tendency with weights, certainly not to accentuate engaging pelvic floor, and then there can be a weakening with weightlifting. Okay, bent over rows. So similar to what we were doing renegade rows on a plank. So hinge forwards, chest lifts, arms in and out. So you want that the back is really flat, right? So no, absolutely no rounding on the back. Chest lifts. You can have a little bend in your knees, no problem, and squeeze. Bring the arms in and squeeze. So working lats, working the back muscles. So inhale, in, exhale, slower. Inhale fast, exhale slower. So supersets. You might pick 2 exercises that are similar and do them together. And you might repeat it or do it 3 or 4 times. Or you might pick 2 exercises that work muscles that have a relationship with each other. Inhale up, then floor press, exhale down, such as you might do the bicep and then the tricep. So 2 muscles that are antagonist and agonist. Or you might do ones that work the same muscles. Good. Check again, pelvic floor lifted. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In 1, out for 2. And that's not 1 second. It's like 4 seconds, 8 seconds, or 3 seconds, 6 seconds. Okay, bent over rows. Mindful of your back. Only hinge as far as it's comfortable with your back. Everyone's different. And so hinging, that might be far enough. You might be all the way down. So inhale, draw them in. Exhale down. So the 1, 2 count is that it's twice as long exhale as inhale. Not 1 second, 2 seconds. That would be too fast. Very often, the way that you modify a weights program is not necessarily tons and tons of different exercises. You might change the pace, so you might slow everything down. You might increase the weights, or you might decrease the weights and increase the reps. Excellent. Okay, there's our rest. We're going to do jump squats as our cardio break between that superset and the next one. And so in weights, you usually do a 6-week program And go. Where you do. I'll not chat now for a minute. Get low and keep going, right? We're not doing that much cardio this morning. And so go for it on this 30 seconds. 20. Last 10, I keep going, get high. Oh, last 5. Oh, and recover. If you can, breathe through your nose on the inhale. Okay. Next one, let's go, shoulder press. Grab your weights. So we'll be recovering as we move. Inhale, exhale down. So use this time to recover your breath. Make sure, arch in the back, right? Use the arms, but you have that stability in the core. Lift pelvic floor. That's it. Sorry, I sound like Darth Vader on the microphone. I apologize. Okay, the next one. I'm getting my lighter weights, the L raises. I don't think Lorraine's here. She's like me with the heavy one. So one arm forward, one arm does a lateral raise, and then alternate. And so it's not a swing action. Feel like you're in control. Inhale up, exhale down, twice as slow. Well, twice the length. Inhale nose, if you can, exhale mouth. And check. Lift that pelvic floor, right? We've just recovered from the cardio. When the next one comes, have a quick drink. We're going to do those two again. So shoulder press and L raises. So next one, the heavy ones, shoulder press. Great. Inhale up, and exhale down. Nice control as you move. That feeling of working with your body. Be careful of the back. Don't arch the back when you lift the arms up. Navel to spine. Nearly there. Excellent. Great job. And a rest. So we have 4 clusters. So of supersets. I keep saying the word now that I remember it. Here we have another superset. Here we go. Inhale up, exhale down. I know I'm in good company here. People are familiar with missing words here and there. And certainly familiar with me missing words here and there. And slow it down. Yeah. Let's go even slower. Slow it down, control it. Navel to spine. Excellent, that's superset done. Okay, we're going to do reverse lunges and oopsie daisy, come back here. Either of these, you go as fast as you want. So you might go stepping, We might add a hop, and off we go. 45 seconds. Add the hop if you like. Don't bother if you don't feel like it. Again, everyone's different. Every day is different. You could be really tired. You might have already done a lot yesterday. And so you may need to listen to your body and make it less intense. Excuse me. That's it, 3 seconds. And excellent, recover. Okay, we're doing leg lift, deadlifts and glute bridge. So deadlifts. Again, that flat back. The weights go down the front of your legs. So inhale, going down. And then exhale up. So you feel this, right? I shouldn't have to tell you where it's working. Hamstrings, back of your legs, glutes, and then strength in your back. So your hamstrings, back chain is what's lifting you up with that extra weight. Inhale down, exhale up. And remember, when you come all the way up, tuck tailbone under. So get back right into the straight position and then return. So we don't halfway come up. We come right up. Last one, and up. Okay, glute bridge. We did this one just for 30 seconds earlier with your weight. Or 2 weights, whatever works. Okay. And off we go, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale. And squeeze at the top, right? So squeeze glutes, pelvic floor. Think abdominals. It's a strong contraction at the top. Inhale down, exhale up. Strong in the legs. Make sure the knees keep facing towards the toes. They don't open out at all. Excellent. So back up to standing for deadlift and glute bridge. Brilliant. So inhale down, keep the chest lifted, exhale up. Yeah, perfect. Love that. And remember, complete the action. So at the top, straighten right out of it and then back in. So you want that the muscles go right back in and then they go second round for next time rather. A real risk of injury when you kind of go into it and then only half come out of it and then go into it again. So the muscles don't get a chance to extend and then come back to their resting position. Okay, great. Glute bridge. Excellent. Grab them weights onto the hips and off we go. So you can see maybe the sequencing in my supersets. So we were working the hamstrings in the deadlift. And then here we work again, glutes and hamstrings and hip flexors. And then when we were doing floor press, we were also working the shoulders. So we did the chest rather in the floor press. What was the other one we did? Yeah, bent over rows, which works the lats at the back. Inhale, exhale up. Excellent, great. So now our last cardio, we are going to do pop squats. Then we've one more cluster. And then we're taking to a cool down. So last cardio, hand down to squat. Really nice. 15 seconds, keep going. Remember, to get your hand to the floor, you need to bend your knees more than fold forward. And rest, recover. Okay, dumbbell snatch. I'll show you what we're doing next. You just need one weight. So it's down, you grab the snatch and reach up. Reach down and reach up. And off we go. Grab the weight. Inhale down, exhale up. And strong action, right? It's a fluid movement. We try not to have a big sway, right? So you're definitely in control of your back. So not swinging. Excellent. And rest. Go straight to the other side. Have a drink maybe. Recover from the pop squats. And so here we go, other side. Grab the dumbbell and reach up. Excellent. Inhaling down, exhaling up. That's 4 seconds. Excellent, great. And down. And recover. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Best way to recover is breathing through your nose. Let's go right side again. And off we go. Last sequence here. We're getting to cool down after. And again, try not to swing and move like without control. So you're definitely in control of all of your movements, right? And feel that as you move. That's it. And again, strong core, pelvic floor, less navel to spine. Excellent. Great job. Drop the dumbbell. One last side. So great feeling when we do weights. It boosts your feeling of confidence, right? I was telling you about that, the research they did, and other side with teenage girls. And there are different exercise programs with different ones. And they found that when they did weights, they had more confidence and more of a feeling of being capable and able to deal with situations. So not just like, oh, I'm confident, I'm strong, but it's our body mind, right? The muscular, physical strength gives a feeling of internal strength. Just like core work ignites our agni fire and gives us a strong sense also of our self. And so these physical movements aren't just for how they create an appearance in our body. Let's come lying down, but also how they create our feeling of ourselves and our well-being. So let's lie down and draw one knee into the chest, head down, and recover. So here, see, can you breathe in and out through the nose? And the key is, so we've had the heart rate up, we've been perspiring, but now we need to be getting ready for the rest of our day, right? So we need to cool down. We want that when we get off the mat, we're ready to go. We're not having to then cool down. So definitely deep breaths. And now bring the leg across your chest. So I have my right leg, so it's going over to the left. And here, whatever feels good. So you might like to keep that right shoulder lifted to get the left knee, the right knee further over. Or you might like to leave the shoulder on the ground. The knee doesn't go as far. Whatever feels kind of yummy in your body. Stretches and twists, so incredible, especially in the morning. Let's switch legs. So now draw the other knee in. So giving a massage to all those internal organs before we add any food. And so really activating them, awakening them, like the way a cold shower or you jump in the sea draws all the blood out of the organs overnight. Blood's very much in the organs, doing all of the regenerative and processes that go on during the night, right? And so that cold shower draws the blood out to the extremities, out to the surface. And twisting really gives a lovely massage. And so nice to do before we add any food input into our bodies. Really nice. So draw both knees in. Let's come up to sitting and butterfly the legs. So soles of the feet together and bounce the knees. Really nice. Super. Excuse me. Let's come around to all fours. A little bit of cat-cow. We did quite a bit of back work. So nice to just stretch it out. And let's come into down dog. Inhale up onto your tippy toes. Exhale down onto your heels. Again, trying to breathe through your nose if you can. And now bring the right foot forward. And let's take a lizard here. So getting into the hips. So right foot goes out to the right. Both hands now are on the inside of that right foot. So everyone, different variation, right? Left knee can be down or left knee lifted, either version. Elbows bend. You may get your forearms down. You may not. And you may lift the big toe side of your right foot. If you'd like, you can put your hand on that thigh and just have a twist there. So really working into the glutes and the outer hip there. And breathe. Really nice. Okay, let's really carefully switch legs. Come back to all fours. A little cat-cow again. On other side, so left leg forward. Right knee stays down or lifts, either version. Both hands on the inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot out to the left a little bit. You can even turn the toes out and maybe the elbows bend a little bit. Maybe the forearms come down. See what works. And breathe. Really nice. And drop the knee and let's come wide-legged fold. Really nice. And come all the way up. Great. Let's finish with 3 movements of the spine. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. And remember, shoulders stay over the hips. So we're not folding forward. We're moving the spine. So the head stays over the pelvis the whole time. You're making a C curve in one direction and a C in the other. Yeah, perfect. And now lateral stretch. Slide. Inhale, center, and slide. Lovely. Hands on your shoulders and rotate. So I'll send the link if you feel like doing Nabi Kriya for 40 days. Join us. It's a fabulous core strengthening sequence. I'll send the information.